Today's episode, I think we're going to be clinching the league to get promotion to go to the Premier League. Let's get into it, ladies and gentlemen. We may have a bottle job going on. We have not looked good in the past couple of matches. We're still sitting top of the table, but we have lost 3 of our last 4. We lost against Reading, that y'all seen 1-2. We've beaten Norwich 1-0. Blackburn 1-2, Preston 1-2. Today we're going up against Birmingham. We do have the little message up top that says, hey, we can clinch the league with this win. Well, guys, we're not looking that good out there. So we may be going to the playoffs. Not sure. Just guys are not playing really great out there. We're struggling at times in the defense. As you've seen in the episode with Mingy, how he was getting a little bit behind the attackers. I'm not sure what's really happening, but I don't like it. Good news is Byrne is back in the starting lineup, and I don't want to play Tom Lawrence. Uziak's going to come in as well. He's been injured as well, so we've had some injuries, but not enough to really, I think, affect us. So I think this is what we're going to do. We're going to do Marshall in the back. We're going to do a back four of Byrne, Sauter, Clark, and Forsyth, Bielik, Wintle, and Bird in the midfield. Ibe, Uziak, and Dembele up top. Jaden Mitchell-Lawson still looking pretty good. Just giving him a little bit of a rest. After the last couple episodes, he was the person that scored in all of the losses, I think. Maybe Dembele got in there once or twice. Yep, we're going to try to win it. Wow, he's Max Bird being tipped to win the Young Player of the Year. Did not see that coming. Thought he's looked good. I just didn't think he has been that outstanding. We're still doing fairly well in the league. I'm hoping that we just got enough in us just to win 1 or 2 more matches. Well, there ain't many matches left. There might be this one and one more, to see if we can even clinch the league. Otherwise, we're going to the playoffs. Bournemouth and Brentford has also secured playoffs. So we know that they're in there. Does look like we're playing at home today, so that is a little bit of a plus for us. I did record the Preston. Was it Preston that we lost to? I recorded the last game anyways. Had a little bit of frame issues going on in that episode, so I'm going to keep a check on it as we go along to see if it stops. But yeah, the matches have just been kind of weird. Like, I think we've been better. Except for the game we won. I think we should have lost the game we won. Uziak gets fouled hard here. It's going to be Jordan Ibe taking the penalty. We're just going to do a little coin toss here to see who gets it. Maybe he'll put us up 1-0. Hopefully he's helping secure the title. And he gets it in. It's 1-0 for the good guys. It's his 13th of the season. We take an early lead in the 26th minute. Hopefully we can hang on to it. Fans love it. They're going absolutely ape shit out there. Out of bang. And he is celebrating, going crazy, waving the arms around like a psycho. Forsyth is here to throw this in. He gets Bird. Got a little bit of pushing over there. Wintle here kicks it back to Bielik. Don't like that pass. Wish he would try to work forward. Byrne makes a lovely move to get to inside. He takes a shot, and it is deflected upward. And it is going to be Max Bird taking a corner here. You know, I don't know if I actually have corners set up like the way I like them. I'm just looking at the formation that it is, and I think it's just the default. I'm going to have to check that. Uziak gets the ball, gets it back to Bielik. Because if we've had Edmondson and Clark this whole season and hadn't been using them on corners, I'm going to feel really dumb. I think it's the case, though. It looked like Birmingham was trying to go over the top of us there, the way we lost against Reading. Forsyth gets the ball. Gets it over to Bird. Kicks it back to Wintle. Wintle takes a shot. It's his 2nd of the season. Assist by Max Bird. He's been the one signing we've had this year that's kind of been a little bit of a, I wouldn't say a disappointment. He just hadn't stood out like Dembele. I mean, Dembele gets a lot of goals. I mean, he's our leading scorer right now, I think. And Sauter, you see him a lot more. With Wintle, you don't see him popping up as much. We take a 2-0 lead, though, which is what we want. Hopefully we can hang on to it. Everybody's playing good out there right now. Maybe we can get some of the young guys in the second half, get them some good minutes like Jordan Brown, the midfielder that I can't say his name. Well, hold your horses. It is 2-1 now. Birmingham is trying to make a late comeback in the first half. And he just had a clear cut to the pack. Loud noise outside. He had a clear cut to the goal. Not what you want to see. Yike. We're pleased with how things are going. I think we can say that. Ujiak and Ibe is getting a little bit tired up top, so they may have to be coming off at some point. We do have Tom Lawrence on the bench. We do have Dembele. We do have Jaden Mitchell-Lawson, who's actually supposed to be playing on the left, but we've been forced to play him up top. We had an opportunity there, though. Dembele had a great chance, doesn't get it in. Still 2-1. Looking to get it over the top of us, and they do. Forsyth doesn't win the head. Clark's there to hopefully shut this down. Byrne knocks it out of the box, and hopefully we can counter here. Bird got a foot in there. Dembele kicks it over to Ujiak. Ujiak's looking to make a move here. Gets it back to Bielik, to Bird. Bird takes a shot and can't get it in. Lovely little play there. Jordan picks up the rebound. He's looking for somebody, but there was a little bit of lag, and I couldn't tell who it was. Byrne, it's just bouncing off everybody. It is ping-ponging all over the place, and that is the end of that highlight. Yeah, I think we're going to move Jaden Mitchell-Lawson in on that left-hand side, and then Tom Lawrence on the right as the winger. Tom Lawrence is generating a little bit of interest in the championship, so hopefully this offseason we can sell him, get rid of that massive contract he's on. I just don't see paying somebody that much when he's not in the first team, or when he's not in the first 11. What I meant. I think we're going to encourage the guys. We're looking good out there. You just do have some people that's looking a little sad out there. Dembele has kind of a meh face on. We're going to encourage. Doesn't do anything to him, though. Doesn't he know we can win the title today? Bird picks it up. Dodges the tackle. Bounces it off somebody. Forsyth is there to pick it up to Ujiak, to Bielik, back to Ujiak, over to Wintle, to Bielik, to Bird, to Bielik, to Wintle. Ujiak gets it in. This is his 11th goal of the season. Assist by Jordan Ibe. We go up 3-1. Surely that should be enough to win this match. Hopefully enough to win the league. So I think we're going to leave this. What did I do there? I done something. Clicked the wrong button. I think it's going to be this match and the next match is what the episode's going to be, because I don't know if we'll actually clinch or not. Because it said, with results elsewhere. Why is everybody so sad? Be happy, guys. We're winning. Yeah, we're getting a little tired out there. I think, like I said, we're going to put Jaden Mitchell-Lawson in. We're going to do this. We're going to let Jaden Mitchell play on that left-hand side where he actually wants to play. Ibe's going to come off for Lawrence. Really, you feel mad? They're frustrated with me for encouraging them. Sorry. Usually that's good. We're going to make one last change here. I want to bring on the center mid that we've brought up. Apparently I don't want to bring him on because he's not in the squad. Who picked this team? Jordan Brown, you're getting to come in for Nathan Byrne. Jaden Mitchell-Lawson is out there struggling a bit. We do have some tired players. We're going to make some couple more changes just to give some guys some breaks. Buchanan's coming on. We're going to do this. Gregory's coming on. I think that's all the changes we have. We're just doing that to get those guys off the pitch. Don't expect anything out of that move. Okay, so now the hard work begins after this. Going up, and we've got a lot of work to do. But you got to smile. You're happy about it. We should be bringing in a lot of money this year, helping the squad out. And like I said, we're gonna patch stuff up this year, I think, to stay up. You know, with loans, with a few signings, make sure we get that money next year, and then we can actually start to build toward our moving up the league. But this was an unexpected season. I did not expect us to go up in the first year before the season ends. I thought we had a chance of making the playoffs. I thought really, though, we was going to be a mid-table team. For us to go up all the way, though, that is exciting. We go up we win the match 3-1, putting us in the league. We're happy about it. We're champions. Now I've got a lot of work to do. Got to do some scouting. Got to figure out some. It kind of changes my plans because I just never thought we was going to go up. So I've got a lot of work to do. See if we get any news between any of this stuff here. Lawson picks up a little bit of an injury. Board sets the initial budget of payroll of 37 and transfer budget of 49.58. It's a lot of money we can spend. We're not going to spend all of that money because that will hurt. But yeah, like I said, we got some work to do. So one thing I want to look at is for the next match. So Matt Clark, he signed a new deal, if I'm not mistaken. No, he didn't. Matt Clark did not sign a new deal. Oh, yeah, he did. Yeah, he did. Sorry, I'm looking at the loan. Okay, so he signed a new deal. What about our other boy? Where is he at? Edmondson. When does your contract run out? Okay, so he's valued at 5.75. And Clark is valued at 6.25. So they're pretty similar on value-wise. Obviously, the team depends on what it really depends on what the team wants to let him go for on that. We have any players that can actually make the up? Woodrow maybe could be somebody we could sign from Barnsley, carry up with us. I mean, there are some players that I think we can sign that would help out the squad. I'm just looking at some of them. Who is this gentleman? Oh, I remember this guy. Yeah, I might actually try going after this guy instead of Matt Clark or Edmondson just for the price. I think that'd be a good price to get him. That's a good price for that gentleman right there, too. I mean, we do have some people that we can go after, I think. I think we're going to come back. We'll play the Swansea game, I guess. I don't know if it really matters or not, though. We've already won the league. I'll decide in a minute. It might be a short episode today. Just a little bit of a celebration episode. How about that? Thought we could close this episode out by looking at the squad that we are carrying up with us. So what we're going to do is we're going to look at some players, see who we think can make it, who we think doesn't make the cut, who we think needs a little bit more time and needs to go out on loan. We're just going to sort this by ability right off the bat. So obviously I think these top guys, they're going to make it into the next level. I think Ryan Wentnell, I think Max Bird, Jason Knight, Sauter, Uziak, and Bielik are all going to make it with us to the Premier League. They're going to be part of our starting lineup on most days. Louis Sibley, I believe he is another one of those guys that will be going up with us. Dembele, I think he will be going up with us as well. He was a great player for us this year. Hopefully he can carry on into the Premier League, doing somewhat as good as he did this year. Lee Buchanan is somebody we want to carry up with us. Jordan Ibe. Tom Lawrence, I'm probably going to sell him, find a replacement for him. Nathan Byrne will stay with the squad, try to find a replacement for him, though, as well. Craig Forsyth, he wants to leave the club, so we've transfer listed him. Try to get a little bit of money out of him, nothing crazy. Kelly Roos is the same situation. He wants to leave the club, so we've transfer listed him. Colin Chasm Richards, he wants to be an important player. I don't see him being an important player for us, so we've transfer listed him. He will sadly be leaving the club. That one's going to hurt me. I want to add him to a short list to see. I always struggle finding short list. I can't add him to a short list because he's on the team. Anyways, I want to add him to a short list after he leaves, so when he retires, hopefully we can bring him back in as a coach of some sort. Jordan Brown, not good enough yet. He needs to go out on loan. Jaden Mitchell-Lawson is a very interesting choice for us. I don't think he's ready yet. He may be like a fringe player, a squad player, something like that. I just don't think he's ready. He did have 8 goals for us this season. He did have 3 man of the matches, or player of the matches. He put out a 6.89. I think if we can find a club in the championship that wants to put him as a regular starter, that would be really good for him. So that's the plan right now. We still do have our goalkeeper. I think we're good with still rolling with David Marshall for 1 more year. He is on the decline. We need to get that solved. We do have a goalkeeper that I'm interested in our youth squad. If I can find the gentleman. I played him in the past couple matches. This guy right here, he's a player that we can keep an eye on, Bradley Foster. He can be somebody that we could potentially move up to the main squad as a backup goalkeeper to David Marshall. I have found some other players that we're interested in. So I think the main concerns that we need to worry about striker. We need a right back. We do need some center backs. And I would like to find somebody to go over the top of Lee Buchanan to let him develop a little bit. Maybe kind of an aging player. Somebody that's not got much time left on their career, but can help us get a little bit of cover back there. And any of these players can be loans. I'm happy to sign loanees. I'm not worried about that as much this year, because I think what our goal should be is to stay up. You know, if it's the bottom of the league, stay up though. That way we can work on building toward the future with the money we bring in then. But we got a lot of work to do this offseason, and actually I'm going to go eat supper, come back, and we're going to go ahead and record the transfer window special. We're going to get into it tonight for me. Not for you guys, but for me, because I'm excited. Came sooner than I thought it would have. We're in the Premier League, baby. So why don't you go ahead and leave a thumbs up, subscribe, and leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think we're going to do next year. Do you think we're going to stay up? Do you think we're going to get relegated? Do you think we're going to somehow do better than near the bottom of the league? Anyways, thanks for watching, guys.